a very important responsibility, a social responsibility that we all have to culture the minds and the hearts of our children in fulfilling their obligation to society. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, I invite you to join with me as together we delve in the beautiful pages of Ram's Katha to listen to how Raja Dasharatha and the Queen Mothers acted in setting the example for all of us in how we bring up our children, how we train them, and how we culture them. Bolo Siyapati Ramachandra ki Shri Ramayan se ghare Raghubar ke 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 Shri Ramayan se ghare Raghubar. Wherever this Ramayan is read, it is said that all the Devatas and the Devis will come and they will assemble to purify the earth, to sanctify the air and the elements around wherever this Katha is read. There Bhagavan Shankar and Gauri Mata will come to bless the hearts and the minds and the souls of those who would listen with rapt attention to the glories of Bhagavan Shri Ram. Ramayan Katha, Manas Sarovar, the Ram's Katha began in the mind and in the heart of Bhagavan Shiv Shankar. He relates this beautiful Katha to Parvati Devi and all the Devatas and Devis. They are wrapped in attention, listening to the greatness of Bhagavan Shri Ram. May the Lord Shri Ramchandra Ji and all the Devatas and Devis bless us this evening. May this home continue to be blessed. May this family continue to be a beacon of light, setting the example for so many of us that we may emulate their noble actions. My Lord, O Bhagavan Shri Ram, may you continue to bring immense joy and blessings to us. जिनके घर जब हो ये रामायण, जिनके घर जब हो ये रामायण, पर ही सुघासन हरे रसायन, समझे हर जतन से, समझे हर जतन से, श्री रामायण से घरे रघुवर के श्री रामायण से घरे रघुवर से, हरि रामायण प्रभु रामायण श्री रामायण, श्री रामायण से घरे रघुवर के श्री रामायण से घरे रघुवर के श्री रामायण से घरे रघुवर। बोलो सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय जय। Devotees, as we prepare for Katha, there is a beautiful murti of Lord Hanuman in pure brass, standing so majestically before us. I want you to look at that murti of Shri Hanumanji. As you gaze upon that murti, what do you see? Shri Hanuman lifts Ram and Lakshman Bhaiya upon his powerful, majestic shoulders. And he's lifting them up much more so than in the same way when we repose our faith and our trust in Shri Hanuman. He would lift us up out of every difficult, challenging, dark and despairing situation in life. And so this evening, as we pray together on the invitation of Pandit Nitya and his wonderful Dulahinji, we join together as we glorify Shri Hanumanji. Shri Guru Charan Saroj Raja Nij Man Mukur Sudhari Barno Raghuvar Vimal Yasha जो ध्यायक फलचारी, बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके, सुमिरो पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि, हरहु कलेश विकार। बोलो पवन सुत हनुमान की, रामचंद्र की। Please close your eyes and I want you to see that beautiful form of Veer Hanumanji. He's lifting Ram and Lakshman upon his majestic shoulders and he's lifting them out of Patal. My dear devotees, even Bhagwan Sri Ramchandraji reposed so much of faith and so much of trust in Sri Hanumanji. This evening, let us call upon, as we invoke that manifestation of absolute power and divinity, that majestic, effulgent form of Sri Hanumanji. Sing together, clap together, let us invoke the blessings of Sri Hanumanji. O Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar, Jai Kapish Tihu Loka Ujagar. Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar, Jai Kapish Tihu Loka Ujagar. Ram Dota Atulita Baladama, Anjan Putra
Pavan Sutanama,
Mahavir Vikram Bajarangi,
Kumati Nivar Sumati Ke Sangi,
कंचन वरण विराज सुवेशा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा। जय हनुमान श्री हनुमान, जय हनुमान श्री हनुमान। जय 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 कपि हनुमान, जय 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 जय
कपि हनुमान।
हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे
बोझ जनेऊ साजे,
शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन।
तेज प्रताप महाजगवन,
हरि विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे
को आतुर।
प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लगन सीता
मन बसिया।
सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि
लंक जनावा।
हे भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवार। जय जय हनुमान श्री हनुमान,
जय हनुमान श्री हनुमान,
श्री हनुमान जय हनुमान।
श्री हनुमान जय हनुमान।
लाय संजीवन लखन जियाए,
श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए।
हरे रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई,
मम प्रिय भरतहि संभारे।
सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे, अस कहि
श्रीपति कंठ लगावे।
सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीषा,
नारद शारद सहित अहीर।
हे यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि
सके कहा।
हे तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा,
मिलाय राजपद दीना।
तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना,
लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना।
जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानो, लीलो ताहि
मधुर बल
हे प्रभु मुद्रिका मेल मुख माही।
लाग गए अचर चराए।
हे दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते,
मनो ग्रह तुम्हारे देते।
राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा
बिनु पैसारे।
सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा,
तुम रक्षण काहू को डरना।
आपन तेज समारो आपे, तीनों लोक हाकते कापे। जय हनुमान श्री हनुमान,
जय हनुमान श्री हनुमान।
जय बजरंग बली हनुमान।
बजरंग बली हनुमान।
हे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे,
महावीर जब नाम सुनावे।
हरे नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा,
निरंतर हनुमत वीरा।
संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे,
मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे।
सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा,
तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा।
और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे,
अपने जीवन फल पावे।
चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा,
कर सिद्ध जगत उजियारा।
बोलो साधु साधु संत के तुम रखवारे,
असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे।
बोलो अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता,
असवर दीन जानकी माता।
राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। जय हनुमाना श्री हनुमाना,
जय हनुमाना श्री हनुमान।
बोलो जय 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 हनुमाना।
जय 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 हनुमान।
तुमरे भजन राम को पावे,
जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे।
बोलो अंत काल रघुवरपुर जाए,
जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाए।
और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से,
सर्व सुख करणी।
बोलो संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा।
जो सुमिरे हनुमत बल
Now everyone,
बीरा।
close your eyes and see that beautiful form of Sri Hanuman Ji. Mentally offer the red flowers. Mentally offer the tulsi leaves in your mind. Let us pray to the offerings of love to the feet of Sri Hanuman Ji. My Lord, you are my strength. You are my happiness and you are my joy. In times of weakness, my Lord, you are that strength and power that we can rely upon. In times of ignorance, you are the wisdom that will guide every decision and all the choices we make. In times of darkness, Prabhu, may your light brighten our path again and again. O Shri Hanuman, where could I go to and who else can I turn to when the world would weigh heavy upon our shoulders? Bala Pavana Sutta Hanuman ki! Now everyone, clap your hands and sing together the last beautiful lines of Shri Hanuman Chalisa. Jai 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 Hanuman Gosai
कृपा करो गुरुदेव की।
Bolo! जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई
छूटहि बंदी महासुख होई।
जो य परे जो य परे जो य परे हनुमान चालीसा
होय सिद्धि साखी।
तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा,
जय नाथ हृदय महावीरा।
की जय नाथ हृदय महदेरा,
की जय नाथ हृदय महावीरा।
की जय नाथ हृदय मह।
की जय नाथ।
बल पवन सुत हनुमान की। बजलो जी हनुमान, प्रे बजलो जी हनुमान। बोलो एवरीवन, बजलो जी हनुमान,
बजलो जी हनुमान।
बजलो जी हनुमान। बोलो
बजलो जी हनुमान।
पावन तनय संकट हरना, मंगल मूर्ति राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुरभूप। बोलो बजलो जी हनुमान, बजलो जी हनुमान, बजलो जी हनुमान, बजलो जी हनुमान। सीतापति रामचंद्र की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, पुरेसा जगन्नाथ की जय। बोलो रे भाई सब संतन की जय, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। बोलो सियापति रामचंद्र की जय। शरणम together, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai. Everyone pray together, Shri Ram
Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram।
We're not hearing half of the voices in the back. Now I know that this mandir has a lot of very powerful, very active and vibrant members. For the past few days I've been coming and I've been seeing the kind of love and the kind of support and the kind of energy and the kind of vibrance. So I hope it is that you're not tired, because I want to hear you singing and chanting. Okay, and I know that you have lovely voices. I know that you can sing very well, right? I was doing a satsang, I think it's in Princestown just before the Christmas, and nobody's singing, half of the people sleeping. And by energy, I only start the song, jing-a-ling, jing-a, but if you hear how people start to sing, So I'm not going to sing that one tonight. Probably Pandit Avinash might sing it for you. So please blend your voices together. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Bolo! Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Put a little more love in your voices and sing Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Bolo! Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Bolo! Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Chandra Bhagwan ki. Close your eyes for a little while, and I want you to see the beautiful forms of Shri Ganesh Ji, Gauri Mata, Lord Bhagavan Shankar, Pavan Putra Hanuman Ji, Bhagavan Shri Krishna, as we invoke all the Devatas and Devis again for their blessings. Varna Nam Artha Sangha Nam Rasa Nam Chandra Samapi Mangala Nam Chakartaro Bande Vani Vinayako Bande Vani Vinayako Bande Vani Vinayako. I bow to Mata Saraswati and Lord Ganapati. Prabhu, may you purify our minds. O Saraswati Mata, help us to absorb the beautiful knowledge of our ancient scriptures. May the messages of Tulsidas Ji, as it is contained in the Holy Ramayan, taught to us by the Rishis and Munis and brought so beautifully to us from the lips of all the holy ones, the Pandits, the sages and saints. May love for Sri Ram continue to fill and dwell in our hearts. Bhavani Shankaro Vande Shraddha Vishwasa Rupino Yabhyam Vinana Pashyanti Siddhasvantastameshwaram Vande Bodhamayam Nityam Vande Bodhamayam Nityam Gurum Shankar Rupino Yamasrito hi Vakropi Chandra Sarvatra Vandate Sita Rama Gunagramam Sita Rama Gunagramam Punyaranya Viharino Vande Vishuddha Vijnano Kapishwaro Udbhava Sthiti Samhara Karini Kleshaharini Sarvasri Ashkaram Sitam Natoham Ram Vallabham Natoham Ram Vallabham Natoham Ram Vallabham Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Everyone, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Bolo Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Yanmaya Vishvanti Vishwamakilam Brahmadi Devasura Yat Sadavadam Rishaiva Bhati Sakalam Rajo Yata Hi Brahmam Rajo Yata Hi Brahmam Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Bolo Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Ramchandra Bhagwan ki. Everybody together. Jehi sumirat siddhi hoi Gananayak karivar padhana Karho anugrah soi Buddhi rashi suvaruna sadana Jasu kripa sudhaya Prabhu sakal palimala Neela saroruhasha Taruna runa vari janayana करहूँ सो मम उर्धार।
सागर शयना
कुन्दैर्भू समदे
उमारमण करुणायना
जाहि दीन परने करहूँ कृपा
मरदनमयना
बंदो गुरु पदकन कृपा सिंधु नर रूप हरे महामोह तम जासु
वचन रवि कर निकर
जासु वचन रवि
कर निकर
जासु वचन रवि कर। बोलो श्याम रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री राम जय राम जय जय रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। रामायण कथा बालकांड दोहा। कौशल्यादि नारी प्रिय सब आचरण पुनीत राम सब आचरण पुनीत। कौशल्या नारी प्रिय सब आचरण पुनीत राम सब आचरण पुनीत। पति अनुकूल प्रेम वृद्धा हरिपद कमल विनीत सिया। पति रामचंद्र की जय उमापति महादेव की जय। वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की जय महादेवी माता की जय। बोलो श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम सियापति रामचंद्र की जय उमापति महादेव की जय। कौशल्यादि नारी प्रिय सब आचरण पुनीत। पति अनुकूल प्रेम दृढ़ हरिपद कमल विनीत सिया। पति रामचंद्र की जय। शरणं शंकर हरिओम। Brothers and sisters, my dear devotees and respected elders, the Katha begins by quantifying the kind of parents that Shri Raja Dasharatha would have been together with the queen mothers. And in this beautiful doha it says, Kaushalyadi Nari Priya सब आचरण पुनीत। पति अनुकूल प्रेम दृढ़ हरिपद कमल विनीत सिया। पति रामचंद्र की जय शरणम। Faithful parents, devoted wives, a dedicated husband, And Tulsidas ji writes, even before he introduces the intention of Raja Dasharatha or the desire of Raja Dasharatha to have children. So what we see happening here is that Tulsidas ji makes mention of the nature of a husband and wives whose desire it was to have children. And so in making this point, a very important message comes in this line of Ramayan Katha, where Tulsidas ji highlights the fact that before beginning a family, a very important or fundamental necessity is the mind and the heart of persons or parents or husbands and wives who it is to be vested with beginning their family. एक बार भूपति मन माही भई ग्लानि मेरी सुत नाही जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम
जय जय राम
गुरु ग्रह गए तुरत महिपाला चरण लागी करी विनय विशाला. बोलो everyone. Ramachandra Bhagwan ki. In this line of the Ramayana, Raja Dasharatha, the king of Ayodhya, powerful, mighty, influential, exemplary king, together with the queens, had a burning desire. And that desire was they wanted to have children. And so they tried and tried and tried and nothing was happening. Wherever they knew that they would have been able to get guidance or advice, so they went searching and looking. Raja Dasharatha, looking at his reflection in the mirror, saw that the hair from his ear started to gray. And it was a burning indication that time was going. Time was clicking. Everything he had, a beautiful home, a beautiful palace, so much of money, so much of wealth, land, horses, extremely influential and very, very much admired. But yet there was a bit of emptiness and unhappiness because something is not completing him. And so after trying all kinds of things, then he decided, Ek baar bhupati man mahi Guru graha gaye turat mahipala Charan lagi kari vinaya vishala. What he should have done first, he did last. And what did he do? He went to the Guru's home. And in all, he dropped all of the regal attire and he went very humbly and sat at the feet of the Guru. When the Guru saw him, the Guru smiled. He says, Guruji, I came to you because the Guru said, no, stop, don't say a word again. And this is why sometimes when you come by Baba, and he see you, before you say a word, he already know what the problem is, and you see him laughing, and you're wondering, I wonder what is happening here. You know why he laughs? He's laughing because he knows exactly why you're there. And the Guru said, O king, don't say a word, don't say a single word. What you should have done first, you're doing last. Look, you come here when everything you tried and failed, and now you're coming. The Guru said, always have faith. And understand, nothing happens before it's time. Say that for me. Nothing happens before it's time. Everything in its own timing. Listen to what the Guru said. He said, take heart, have faith and wait. Nij kar dukha sukha sab Guru hi sunahi. तही वशिष्ठ बहुविधि समुझाई. Sing one line with me, bolo. Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai
Rama, Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shringi Rishi Vashishta Bholava Putra Kam Shubha Yagya Karava. Bolo Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya
Rama, Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama.
Bolo Siyapati Ramachandra ki. Shringhi Rishi Vashishta Bolava. You know, this is such an interesting and a very prolific line of the Ramayan. Here it is, the guru of the king. The guru of the king is saying to him that, "O king, whatever desire is burning in your heart, you keep faith and be patient, and that is going to manifest in your life." And what he says, there is a sage whose name is Shringhi Rishi. Let us call him and bring him and incorporate him and seek his guidance. Let him give you the formula for worship, and together with the sage, we will all pray with you, and definitely with faith, with belief, with discipline, with prayer and with devotion, you will be guided on the right path. The guru could have said, "Come, I will do the yagna for you." But you know what he does? He puts his chela first. He puts his sishya first. And only what is best for his sishya, he says, there is someone who is a specialized yagya performer, who will be able to have you recognize your goals and fulfill your aspirations. Let us get him. Now the guru could have thought to himself that if I do the yagna for the king, you could imagine the kind of dakshina I will collect. He could have thought like that. But what he does, he puts his sishya first. He puts his chela first. And he says, let us call he who is specialized in this particular field, and he will help us. And my dear brothers and sisters, in the next line of Ramayan, the Putrakam Yagna begins, and my dear devotees, with the chanting of all the Vedic mantras. Leading the yagya, Shringhi Rishi, Vashishta Muni and the host of sages and saints, they are performing yagya, they are performing puja. जो वशिष्ठ कछु हृदय विचारी, सकल काजु भय सिद्ध तुम्हारा. बोलो जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम. यह विभ्रमति देहु नृपा, यह विभाति धेनु नृप जाहि, सत जो जन जेहि भाग बनाहि. बोलो जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम. बोलो श्यावर रामचंद्र की जय. say the yajna is going on. And my dear devotees, the mantras are being chanted, the offerings are being made in the fire, and what happens? Jo Vashishta Kachu Hridaya Bichari Sakal Kaju Bhasidha Tumhari. A very great spectacle took place. And my dear devotees, what happens? From the sacred fire, Agni Devata came, and they are burning with brilliance. With Agni Jibha, from the tongue of Agni came these words. My dear devotees, O King, I give to you because I am so pleased with your offerings. I am so pleased with your discipline. I am pleased with your fasting. I am pleased with the purity of your heart. I will give you whatever your guru wishes for you to have. And devotees, everyone would have been shocked in awe. How is it that the king is performing this yajna? He fasted, he did so much of penance and tapasya, all the rishis and munis there. Now Agni Devata is coming out of the fire, and what Agni says, that I am pleased with you. Whatever your guru wishes for you, this is what I will give to you. These were the words of Agni Devata, devotees. Hey Jo Vashishta Kachu Hridaya Bichara Sakal Kaju Bhasidha Tumhara. Sing with me. Raghupati Raghav Raja Rama Bolo Patita Pavan Bolo Syapati Ramachandra Bhagavan ki. How interesting it is. How interesting it is that the king is sitting there doing his yajna. And then at the end of it all, when the Purnahuti was offered, Agni Devata comes and Agni says, whatever your guru decides, whatever it is in the heart of the guru for you to have, then this is what I will give to you. Vashishta Muni joins his hands, and what the guru says, whatever the desire of my Sishya would be, then may that desire be fulfilled. I want you to understand, Agni Devata is not saying to the king that whatever you desire, I will give it to you. No. Agni turns to the king and he says, whatever the blessing of your guru is for you to have, this is what I will give to you. And so, my friends, very, very remarkable indeed. The guru said, all I want is for the happiness and the well-being of my Sishya. Whatever his desire will be, then so should that desire be fulfilled. And so it came to pass that, dear devotees, that Raja Dasharatha, Kaushalya, Sumintra and Kaikeyi, that desire for having children, but not only for having children, but for having children whose minds and whose heart was conducive to positivity, productivity, discipline and auspiciousness indeed. And this is why Raja Dasharatha and the Queen Mothers, they were not only praying to have children, but their prayer was that the mind and the heart and the behavior and the conduct of children should be in such a way that they bring happiness and joy to their parents. And this is why, my friends, family life does not begin when the mummy realizes or when the Dulahin realizes that I'm in family way. It begins way before that. And what is the teaching of our scripture tonight? That good children begins with responsible parenting. And responsible parenting does not begin when your family starts or when the Dulahin realizes that she's in family way. It begins from way before. And this is why in Hinduism and in the practice of Sanatan Dharma, there is a samskar that we perform even before we begin our family life. And in that samskar, just as we are performing the Upanayan samskara tomorrow morning, in that samskar, a responsible husband and wife would offer prayer to Bhagavan, my Lord, may you bless us that whenever that time is right, And that time is not right when you decide that we want to have children. That time is right only when Bhagwan sends that intervention, the birth of every child. Whether that child is born a month after the wedding, yes, a month after, 9 months after, a year after, 3 years after, 10 years after, 12 years after, that is only in God's timing. However it happens, the birth of a child is always divine intervention. And so, my friends, that samskar gives the responsible husband and wife the opportunity to seek Bhagwan's intervention, that not only do we want to have a child, but the mind and the heart and the attitude and the behavior and the conduct of that child should be that which will allow us to celebrate in happiness and enjoy. And so, devotees, it came to pass that 4 wonderful, brilliant and illustrious sons were born to Raja Dasharatha and the Queen Mothers. What will happen? We listen in the next Doha. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram, Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram. Bolo Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram,
Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Nandi Mukh Shraddha Kari, जात कर्म सब कीन, रामा जात कर्म सब कीन. नंदी मुख श्राद्ध करी, जात कर्म सब कीन. हातक देनु बसन मणि, हातक देनु बसन मणि. नृप विप्रहि कहु दीन सिया, पति रामचंद्र की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, पुरेसा जगन्नाथ की जय. बोलो रे भाई सब संतन की जय. बोलो सियापति रामचंद्र की. नंदी मुख श्राद्ध करी, जात कर्म सब कीन. हातक देनु बसन मणि, नृप विप्रहि कहि दीन सिया. पति रामचंद्र जी की जय. शरण बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. Devotees, I just mentioned to you that the birth of every child, and let these words remain with you, because yes, you would say, Baba, my children are already big, but you'd have grandchildren. And if you haven't had grandchildren as yet, you will at some point in time. The birth of every child is a divine intervention. And this is why now again, as responsible parents, the example is set in the Ramayan. It goes beyond more than consecrating a murti in a mandir. It is about the reenactment of how we have survived as a people for so many generations, and the faith that we have entrusted in the Lord Sri Ram, and the belief that we had that what we belong to is an ancient religion that continues to be alive, and that which brings structure and order to our lives, my dear devotees. Raja Dasharatha and the Queen Mothers, as responsible parents, now being blessed with these young children, what they do, the first thing, they again call the Guru Vashisht. Nandi Mukha Shraddha Kari. Please guide us and tell us, what should we do to ensure that our children have a strong and firm foundation for their life? Oh Guru, oh Holy Ones, please guide us. And Vashisht Muni says that we must perform the Nandimukh, we must perform the Shraddha, we must perform the Jata Karma, the shaving of the head. Devotees, when your children are born, the advice of the Guru is extremely imperative to the happiness and the well-being of not only the child but for the entire family. You call the Guru way before. Do you know when a child is to be born, there is something called Mool Nakshatra. Your gurus, your pandits will tell you. There is one day for the month if the child borns on that particular nakshatra called Mool. If certain rituals are not done, there could be complication in the happiness and in the health and well-being of the child and also the mother. So the Guru's advice is given. When the child is born, on the 6th day and in the 12th day, there are certain rituals that should be performed. As a Pandit, I made sure to understand the relevance and the importance of these rituals, and Pandits will tell you how many of us do we follow it. Did you know that for the 6 days and the 12 days, apart from the ritualistic performance of those ceremonies that your Pandits will tell you that you should do, it is a systematic means of physiological healing, not only for the mother but also for the child. What is done for the 6 and 12 days? Devotees, the mother is given a particular direction to face, the direction of the rise of the moon at a particular time, and it is done in a systematic way. And then all the bushes that they will tell you to bathe with, we laugh and scoff at these things. But did you know that scientifically it is proven that the mother's body goes through a physiological process of changes? It has to do with a lot of medical terms, with the pituitary glands and the endocrine system. Of course, I'm not a medical practitioner, but they are all linked. The body is traumatized in bringing forth the delivery of this child. And so Sanatana Dharma gives you a systematic mean of recuperating, where the mother is able to be healed and the lost energies are regained through the energies of the astrological system, the positioning of the sun and the moon and the stars, and also by the various leaves in which she will take that bath with. So too, when we knock the thali and the lota and you drag the child in the soup. Of course, when my son was born, we didn't have a soup baba, we used the bassinet. But there's a reason for that even. Because science will tell you that the baby, the infant child, is protected in the womb of the mother by something called the placenta. And that placenta is surrounded by a fluid called amniotic fluid that protects the child against 1, shake and vibration, and 2, loud distracting sounds. And so when the child comes into a new environment at the time of birth, you systematically introduce that infant baby to noises by beating the tarriya, and sounds and movement by carrying and shaking the baby through the house. So while we laugh at it, it is very scientifically proven that these things help to acquaint the child with a new environment that that baby comes into. Dear brothers and sisters, the ancient teachings of our scriptures, devotees, whenever a child is born, the opportunity to continue your generation. And today I am so proud, not only as a Pandit, but as a member of this family also. Pandit Nityananda ji, many of you will know, got married to my Dulahin's younger sister. When he got married to his Dulahin, my Dulahin and I, we did the mother and father path for his Dulahin. So I am very much at home here. I have a wonderful relationship. I embrace Pandit Nitya's father as my own father also. And you talk about a person, if you cannot mention Pandit Nitya's mother's name without thinking about love and joy and happiness. You could be how sad when you see Pandit Nitya's mother's face. Oh my goodness, there is a joy that will always fill your heart. She herself, seeing her, meeting her, knowing her, is a therapy by itself that brings and invokes that kind of joy. And so the opportunity to come and to be a part of this ceremony, where as responsible parents, they are initiating their children, and the example set by their father, Pandit Rameshnath ji, that together with his Dulahin, Pandit Nitya and Srimati Indira ji, they are actually grasping at the opportunity to continue the lineage of their great-great-grandfathers coming down, the tradition of very noble, very humble, very simple, and very brilliant and illustrious Brahmins. And so they are bringing not only to the village of Gasparillo, but to the entire country of Trinidad and Tobago, 2 sons who would walk the path of Dharma, who would hold the mantle of Dharma and who would be instruments of change and inspiration and motivation in uplifting and cultivating Dharma. Devotees, and this is why before the ceremonies last week, the Gita part was done. Worship would have been offered to Bhagavan Krishna, where together with his Dulahin and the family they sat and they said, Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanur Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru Pitambaram Padmanabham Paramaksham Purushottamam Pavitram Paramanandam Tam Vande Pranamamyaham Om Namo Narayanaya Om Namo Narayanaya. Devotees, as we offer this beautiful prayer to Bhagavan Krishna, the birth of every child produces and creates an opportunity for you to continue the generations of your forefathers. And today we are very proud because through Pandit Nityananda and his Dulahin, and through the instrumentality of their father Panditji and Mataji, they are able to continue the generations of their forefathers. O Bhagavan Shri Krishna, we give you praises and we give you thanks that through us our generations will continue. Bless us that we continue to endeavor to teach and to train our children along the righteous path. In that as much as we were recipients of the blessings of our forefathers, so too may our children be blessed to continue our fathers and forefathers' traditions. May Dharma grow through them and into the world. Om Chote Chote Gaya Chote Chote Kwal Chote Chote Gaya Chote Chote Kwal Choto Somero Madana Gopal Choto Somero Madana Gopal Chote Chote Gaya Chote Chote Kwal Chote Chote Gaya Chote Chote Kwal Choto Somero Madana Gopal. Choto Somero Madana Gopal. Devotees, please clap your hands a little bit like this and sing this bhajan with me. Come on, blend your voices together. As we glorify Bhagavan Shri Krishna, may the Lord lift his hand and bless this wonderful family as we join with them today as they celebrate and they open in samskar in investing their children with the core of auspiciousness that they may grow in Dharma. O Bhagavan Krishna, this evening we say a prayer to bless our own children, our grandchildren. May you grant unto them a disciplined mind, a focused mind. May they be exemplary in the practice of their Dharma. May they uphold righteousness. We sing together the glories of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. आगे आगे गया पीछे पीछे ग्वाल 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 पीछे समीरो मदन गोपाल पीछे समीरो मदन गोपाल बोलो छोटे छोटे गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल छोटे छोटे गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल छोटो समीरो मदन गोपाल छोटो समीरो मदन गोपाल. And so my friends, with the advice and the blessings and the guidance of the Guru, they gave praises and thanks to Bhagavan Krishna. Raja Dasharatha the king and all the queen mothers, they sat there and they performed the Nandi Mukh the Nandi Mukshrad, special offerings to Bhagavan Shri Krishna, special offerings to all the Pitras, that may our grandfathers and grandmothers, may they rejoice that today we are blessed with children who would continue in their path, in the path of righteousness. Hey Bhagavan Vrindavan, hey Biharilal Krishna Bhagavan, Prabhu, may you continue to bless our generations of the past. May you continue to bless those that are yet to come. May we be worthy recipients of the blessings of our children, that they may grow to always make us proud and make us happy. Bala Vrindavan Biharilal ki! Kali Kali Gaiya Gore Gore Gwal, Kali Kali
Gaiya Gore Gore Gwal,
Kali Kali Gaiya Gore Gore Gwal,
Kali Kali Gaiya Gore Gore Gwal,
Shama Maran Mero Madan Gopal,
Shama Maran Mero Madan Gopal,
Shama Maran Mero Madan Gopal,
Shama Maran Mero Madan Gopal.
Bolo! Chote chote gaiya, chote chote gwal, chote chote gaiya, chote chote gwal, choto so mero Madan Gopal, choto so mero Madan Gopal, choto so mero Madan Gopal, choto so mero Madan. Bolo Vrindavan Biharilal ki! Raj Ramchandra Bhagavan ki Jai. And so, my dear friends, all the ceremonies and rituals to ensure that their sons grew to be intelligent, to be wise, to be disciplined, to be focused would have been done. And so as responsible parents, my dear brothers and sisters, they endeavored their very best to ensure that Sri Ram, Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrughan, they were well taught, well trained and well educated. Please repeat this line after me. Say, Sri Ram. Are Bapre, you fell asleep again. Shri Ram,
Shri Ram,
Jai Ram,
Jai Ram,
Jai Jai Ram,
Jai Jai Ram.
Nirvan, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Siddharji, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Chananalu time. And so, my friends, this beautiful line of the Ramayan is but one of my favorite. Again, Shri Ram,
Shri Ram,
Jai Ram,
Jai Ram,
Jai Jai Ram.
Jai Jai Ram.
Now, sing very beautifully. I want to hear your voices. Wherever you may be, I want to close your eyes. See 4 little boys before you. Shri Ram, Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrughan. My dear devotees, in this beautiful line, Tulsidas relates. He bhaye kumar jab hi sab prata dinha janeu guru pitu mata. Bolo Shri Ram Jaya Rama,
Jaya Jaya Rama,
Shri Rama Jaya Rama,
Jaya Jaya Rama.
Guru graha gaye paran raghurai alpakal vidya sabh ai. Bolo Shri Ram Jaya Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Rama
Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Put a little more love in your voices and sing. Bolo Shri Rama Jaya Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Bolo Sadhu. Shri Rama Jaya Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Rama Jaya Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Mangal Bhavan Mangal Hari. Everyone, we know this line. We are all familiar with this line of Ramayan. Please sing together. Bolo Mangal Bhavanaya Mangal Hari. Bolo Mangal Bhavanaya Rama Ramchandra Bhagwan ki Vidya Vinaya Nipun Gunshila. My dear brothers and sisters, in the ashram of the Guru, Raja Dasharatha and the Queen Mothers took the decision that it is our desire to ensure that our children are well educated, they are well taught, and the example should be set in our home as to what kind of family life we want for the citizens of Ayodhya. So again, setting the example, Vidya, the importance of ensuring that you educate your children. And of course, as we always do, if we have to eat half of a roti and save the next half to find the resources to send our children to school and to give them the best education, that is your prime responsibility as parents. Educate your children. Vidya, Vinay. What is Vinay? We train our children as to the right conduct, the right attitude, and the right behavior. Don't only send your children to school and push them to get a degree and their masters and their PhD. Teach them about the ABC. And what is the ABC? The right attitude, the right behavior, and the right conduct. Have you seen children? Brilliant, very qualified, but they don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to carry on a conversation. When they meet the family, for them to come and hug up and embrace, and they're running and they're hiding. You see them in the mall and they see you, oh God, that's Mausi there, oh God, Mausi coming east, we go on the west. And so this is the kind of culturing, how to talk to people, how to behave with people, how to love people, how to serve people, and how to share in whatever way we can. There's a beautiful doha I want to share with you, my dear devotees. Sri Ramchandra Ji was the most loved child in the whole of Ayodhya. Not because he was the eldest son of the king, not because one day he would ascend the throne and become king that he was befriended and everyone loved him. Why was he loved? Why do people love children? What it is in a child that gets your attention and you like them and you love them and you want to be around them? Devotees, listen to this very beautiful, instructive doha. And what is the point that Tulsidas Ji is making, my dear devotees? What are the qualities and characteristics that are admired in children? Tulsidas Ji puts it beautifully in this line of doha. Kaushilya Purnari Vridha Sabha Acharan Punita Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Kaushilya Purvasi Nar Nari Vridha Arubala Rama Nari Vridha Arubala Prana Hetu Tab Prana Priya Prana Hute Prana Priya Sabhal Viram Kripal Siya Pati Ramachandra Ki Jai Siyamar Ramachandra Ki Jai Uma Pati Mahadev Ki Jai Vrindavan Krishna Chandra Ki Ramachandra Ki Kaushilya Purvasi Nar Nari Vridha Arubal. The whole of Ayodhya, men and women and children alike, they all loved, admired, adored and worshipped Sri Ram. Not because he was the eldest son of the king, not because he was the heir to the throne, not because he would inherit the kingdom, but because of his attitude, because of his behavior, and because of his conduct. When he went out into the village, his three other brothers would remain on the chariot with the soldiers and the horses. Sri Ram will come down and walk in the village amongst everybody. Jai Shri Ram, Hari Har, Har Har Mahadev. He would go and embrace people. Imagine the son of the king coming down at the level of everybody and going and talking and laughing and joyful with everybody. This was what people admired. That is what they admired, and this is what they loved about him. His behavior, his attitude, and his conduct. Don't forget, my dear brothers and sisters, as you train your children, ABC is extremely important as all the degrees. Attitudes and behaviors and conduct. Because when you train them and you teach them well, you know, it burns my heart sometimes. People who call, Baba, could you help me? Baba, I have young children and they don't have no time for me. I sacrifice so much, you know, and they go on and on to say how much they did for their children, and they have no thanks, and the children don't love them, and they don't care for them, they don't look for them. Because somewhere along the line, you didn't teach them how to love. They saw how you behaved with your brothers and sisters. They saw how you treated your parents. So without even you knowing, every time you get vexed with your mother and father and you talk to them for a whole year, you teach your children. They're seeing that. So what you want the pundit to do now? My Aji used to say, when the same vine get hard, don't expect to plant it on the jaki. Yes, as the vine growing, you have to put the bamboo there so that it would run up. Don't expect to straighten it when it get hard. Now Baba had to blow a shank and all of a sudden fix it. No. And this is why, my friends, the Katha says, Vidya Vinay Nipun Gunshila. Educate your children, but train them with the right attitude, with the right values, with the right examples. And so, my dear devotees, it came to pass as we come to the conclusion of the Katha, exemplary children, the four sons of Raja Dasharatha. Raja Dasharatha got some very disturbing news when he welcomed a great sage into his home. Devotees, the sage came and the sage said to the king that, O king, we are being tormented by the Rakshas. Marich and Subahu, they are not allowing us to complete our yagyas. Please give of your sons Ram and Lakshman that they may come to fulfill their obligation to society. See what he's asking? Devotees, Raja Dasharatha says, you could take my land, you can take my kingdom, you can take my throne, you can take anything that you wish. But my children are my life. Do not ask me to separate myself from them, because they are my happiness, they are my joy, they are my wealth, and they are my fulfillment. So saying, my dear devotees, the sage reminds the king Raja Dasharatha that, O Dasharatha, your obligation is to train your children, that they not only will bring happiness to you, but they should go now into society and fulfill their obligation to maintain society, to stabilize society, and to contribute towards the well-being of all of mankind. Bolo Siyapati Ramachandra ki! Let us join together in this last and final chaupai. Devotees, Sri Ramchandra ji and Lakshman Bhaiya, much to the great demise of the king, as much as he did so reluctantly, he was reminded by his ministers that, O king, you have raised 4 noble sons. Not only should you keep them for yourself, but the day will come when your children will have to leave the comfort, the safety, the security, the love and the blessings of your home, your heart, and your protective embrace. Train them and teach them well, so whenever they have to leave, in your mind and your heart you would know that I did my job as a mother and a father. I fulfill my role in teaching them well, and now as they go with the confidence that I know that my children are going to make me proud. What happens, my dear devotees? Sri Ram, Lakshman, they go, and the minute the yagna starts, Marich and Subahu, they come to desecrate, to destroy that yagna. What happens? Tulsidas ji writes in this beautiful line. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai. Bolo!
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Bolo,
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
My dear devotees, Sri Ram and Lakshman now, they are in the forest. They have the bows and arrows strung onto their shoulders. And they give instructions to the sage. Begin your yagna. We will protect you. We will guard you against any forms of unrighteousness, any kind of difficulties or challenges. We fulfill our obligation by the blessings of our fathers and all our gurus. Go and perform your yagna. Devotees, the minute the yagna shal is lit, the fire is blazing, mantras are being offered by the rishis and munis. Marich and Subahu, these two Rakshas came, and as they were about to desecrate and destroy that yagna, Sri Ramchandra ji, he pulls that arrow back into his quiver. And what happens? हे प्रातः काल मुनि सन रघुराई, निर्भय यज्ञ करहु तुम जाई. श्री राम जय जय राम,
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram,
श्री राम जय जय राम.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
होम करन लागे मुनि जारी, आप रहे मक की रखवारी.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
सुनो मारी चनि साचर क्रोही, लय सहाय धावा मुनि द्रोही. सुनि मारी चनि साचर क्रोही, लय सहाय द्यावा मुनि द्रोही. श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम
Jai Ram.
श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम. बोलो श्री राम जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम.
Jai Ram Jai.
बोलो सियावर रामचंद्र की. प्रातः काल मुनि सन रघुराई, निर्भय यज्ञ करहु तुम पाही. Sri Ram says, at the break of day, go and fearlessly perform your yagna. Sri Ramchandra ji, the first thing that he does after completing his time in the Guru's ashram, after learning about good behavior and good conduct, humility and simplicity, after acquiring all the knowledge of the Vedas, the first thing that happens, a sage comes and makes a request that, O king, please give of your children, give of your sons, Ram and Lakshman. The king says, how could you make such a request? You could take anything else. You could take all the land, all the horses, you could take the entire treasury if you want. But do not ask me to separate myself from my children, because they are my happiness, they are my joy, they are my pride, and they are my wealth. What value do you place to your children in your life? I want to leave you with that question. What value do you place to your children in your life? How much do you value them? Are they your joy? Are they your pride? Would you give your life for them? What kind of sacrifice would you make for them? The day will come, our scriptures are teaching us. Sri Ramchandra ji, the Ramayan, Sanatan Dharma says, teach them well, educate them well, set a good example for them, give them a strong foundation. The day will come when they would have to leave. And you will have to make that detachment. Some of us find it very difficult to detach. Our children would leave us and they will go to have their own lives, with their own family, with their own children. And even there we try to dictate. And that could be very problematic. Raja Dasharatha is being told that, oh Raja Dasharatha, fear not. As a father, you did your part. You taught them well. You have given them a solid foundation. Don't worry about what will happen. Your children needs to understand that apart from serving you and loving you, there is a social responsibility and a social obligation that your children have. And that is to be a part of society, to help to stabilize society, to provide for society the things that are needed to ensure the sustenance of life and community life. And this is why it is important that you should engage your children in temple activities, in social activities, in helping to serve, to give and to share. The first opportunity Sri Ram has out of his father's home is to go and to protect Dharma and to uphold Dharma by holding on to the bow and arrow to ensure that the yagna of the sages and saints will complete it. Brothers and sisters, my dear devotees, Pandit Nityananda Sharma, my brother, his Dulahin Srimati Indira Ji, Pandit Ramesh Dutt Ji and Mata Ji, they are setting an example for us in ensuring not only that their generations continue and the practice of their dharma continues, but in the performance of the Upnayan Samskar that we will witness tomorrow, an Aja passes the mantle to his son and passes the mantle now to his grandsons to ensure that there is stability in society, that which is righteous is propagated and inculcated and cultivated in the minds of Sanatanis Hindus and the community and the world at large, by giving us two illustrious young men who through our blessings and our guidance and our support will be instruments of change and positive inspiration in the lives of every single one of us. These two very children, God forbid, the time will come when we will close our eyes. One of them might be performing our ceremonies. One of them might be performing the wedding ceremonies for our children, our grandchildren. They would initiate our children and our grandchildren. And what a grandiose colossus of an opportunity for us to be able to witness this. The initiation and the investing with the sacred thread that would allow these two young brahmachari to acquire knowledge, and with our blessings and support and our guidance to educate them, to uplift them and to motivate them to be positive instruments of change in our community, in our village, in our country and in the world at large. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, on behalf of Pandit Nityananda and his Dulahin Ji, on behalf of Pandit Ramesh Dutt Ji and Mata Ji, I want to thank all of you for coming. I want to say a very special thanks to the ladies who I've met, who with so much of, I have never seen people work so hard with so much of joy, enjoying what they do. And last night when I think, okay, well, we are going home now, is then they're ready to go and peel pumpkin. And if you see the joy and happiness, I tell Indula and I say, I feel we're gonna lime a little bit again. Because there was so much of joy. So I want to, on behalf of the family, thank all of you. From the guys who I saw bringing the ice, who was assisting with it in whatever way you have assisted and you've been part of this wonderful celebration. May Bhagwan bless you. Panditji, even if because of timing he doesn't have the opportunity to, but I want to say tonight from my heart and from the heart of Pandit Nitya and his Dulahin and his mother and father to thank all of you for your exceptional, exponential love and support and outpouring of affection in this wonderful ceremony, in preparing their children for the Upanayan Samskar, the Janeu Samskar ceremony. I'm extremely honored again to be amongst these wonderful musicians. And of course, Bhaiya Rana Ji, your name is like a ghanta in my ear, because my son speaks about you all the time, and sometimes I get a little bit jealous. But nonetheless, he admires you tremendously. I want to say a very special Sitaram to my Didi, the principal of the Gasparilla Hindu School, my Didi Usha Ji, and Hadulaha, who is the vice principal of the Freeport Hindu School, two very illustrious principals. We are very, very happy to have you here on behalf of your chelas also, because they are students in your school. Thank you very much for coming and joining with us, and to all of you for making this evening very special. Okay, so we are preparing now to conclude. I want to dedicate this very special 2 lines of this bhajan to all the hard-working ladies of the temple, the chelas of Pandit Ramesh Dutt, who came and who have been here making the sweets and of course preparing all the food and all the preparations that you have done, may Bhagavan bless you. Bolo Siyavar Ramachandra ki. Please sing. You will know 2 lines of this bhajan. We sing together. O Jaram naam ka पखलो भी क्या माया में रखा ओ राम नाम का पखलो भी क्या माया में Okay. We don't sing this like that, right? You have to sing this song with your hands. So I want you to give me a little bit of, come on, all of you. O राम नाम का पखलो भी क्या माया में रखा क्या माया में रखा ओ क्या माया में रखा हो राम नाम का पखलो भी क्या माया में रखा हे राम चरण में जो कोई आवत सकल पाप गति जाए हे राम चरण में जो कोई आवत सकल पाप गति जाए हे जिन चरणन में सुर से निकरी शंकर जटा समाई ओ शंकर जटा समाई ओ राम नाम का पखलो भी क्या माया में रखा ओ राम नाम का पखलो भी क्या माया में रखा ओ राम नाम का पखलो भी ध्रुव प्रहलाद विभीषण पांडव हनुमान बहुपाती हे ध्रुव प्रहलाद विभीषण पांडव हनुमान बहुपाती वृद्ध जटायु संपात कर गई वृद्ध जटायु संपात कर गई शिवरी शिवरी सहाय ओ राम नाम का पखलो भी क्या माया में रखा ओ राम नाम का पखलो भी क्या माया में रखा ओ राम नाम का पखलो भी क्या माया रामचंद्र की You know, I always get in trouble because my Dulhin will always tell me, don't highlight one person amongst everybody else. But Baba, I have to sing one line for a Didi named Didi Shanta. You know that name? Huh? One line for a very special Didi. I never see somebody could work like this person. I never see somebody could talk like this Didi too. So all our love Didi. God bless you. One line and then we conclude. भूल भी सर मत जाना कन्हैया मोरे गलियों में आ बोलो भूल भी सर मत जाना कन्हैया मोरे गलियों में आना भूल भी सर मत जाना कन्हैया मोरे गलियों में आना भूल भी सर मत जाना कन्हैया मोरे गलियों में आना जब तुम मेरा नाम न जाने जब तू मेरा नाम न जाने जब तू मेरा नाम न जाने मेरा नाम दीवाना कन्हैया मोरे गलियों में आला मेरा नाम दीवाना कन्हैया मोरे गलियों में आला भूल भी सर मत जाना कन्हैया मोरे गलियों में मेरा नाम दीवाना कन्हैया मोरे गलियों वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय रामचंद्र भगवान की जय जय Before we conclude with Arti, let me ask Pandit Ramesh ji just to give his blessings and then we will conclude.
Holy Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki
Jai.
Devotees of God, tonight I am very happy to see you assembled in this place and more important, singing and chanting together with Baba. Most happy of that. I want to tell you, I am very happy to see you all night after night and to take part in this satsang like that. I want to offer special prayer for every one of all you. All you must be happy, not today, not tomorrow, long as you live. I want all you to be very happy and to enjoy good health, strength, and everything. But how to get that? We have to change our life and live a little better. Give up the evil of this world. Give up the bad. I want to tell you, in Bhagavad Gita, I quote it again, that Lord Krishna was telling Arjun, Arjun, what it is that is disturbing your mind? He says, I want to know. Who is this individual that people talking about so much? Hari. Who is Hari and what is his purpose in life? You know what Lord Krishna said, Arjun, I want you to understand, Hari is the Lord who takes away all sins. Most important. You want to know? So much, you have millions of sins. If you tell a lie, that is a sin. If you say a person gets in an accident, he gets a little hand trouble, he should have dead. You know? So people do all that is sin so much time. You hate a person, you're bad talking to somebody, you don't want to see them. That is sin. And he has somebody kind of sin that you shame to see it. You understand that? But the Lord knows everything. Lord Krishna say, Hari, listen again, Hari is the Lord who takes away all sins. You want nothing more than that. Hari is the Lord who takes away all sins. And so he tell him, Lord Krishna is telling him, how a person could take it away. I want to tell you now. All you have to do is, you don't want sickness, you don't want sorrow, you don't want trouble, live the life. Best of all, devotees, Lord Krishna is telling Arjun that I will give you the mantra to get out from sins, problem, pain, worries, etc. And I want you to understand, by saying this, always good. Om is the name of God. There is no mantra is important than without Om. And no mantra is completed without Om. If you say Om Namah Shivaya is right, if you say Namah Shivaya is wrong. You understand? But I'm telling you one mantra is very easy for everyone to understand and to remember that. That is that holy book that you have. That is teaching that Lord Krishna is telling Arjuna what it is you want to know. But people will have so much of sins accumulated in their body. What can be done to get out of sin and sinful action? Devotees of God, Lord Krishna says only one thing. Ishwari Yagya Maheshwanam Deheswa Karma Bhavanam Krishna Arjuna Yagakshanam Deva Deva Sabhasyaram. Here he says, Arjun, most important, as I say, Om is the divine light. Om is God. And Hari is the Lord of the Lord who takes away all sins. Hari. So chant his name. Om Hari. Om Hari. Whole day you go say it in your mind. Look, I say it here if you hear it, no way. You hear it? No, you can't hear that. In your mind. You say it in your mind and all will be well. Correct? So what it is, I just forget. Om Hari. Help me again. Again.
Om Hari.
Oh God, like all you had the problem bad. Let me hear all you now. Everybody, Om Hari. And by saying Om Hari, Hari is the Lord who takes away all sins. That is what you want. He takes away all sins. So this is what I'm giving you tonight. With the help of this group and Babaji. Here's a blessing. I give you 1 month. That is all. But if you want the next one, a small one again. Very important that you don't want no disease and sickness in this body. You want to be healthy and strong. This is important. Om Venkateshaya Namaha Om. You hear it? Om Venkateshaya Namaha Om. That if you have cancer, you don't have cancer, man. You can have all kind of internal sickness. Look, people is bathed. And they well bathed with all kind of nice soap and what and what not. And when they bathe, let me tell you what they do. They wipe the skin, they put on nice perfume on the body, they put on nice clothes and so on, not so? You well bathed, your body is clean. How much are you just bathed inside any body? This is important. Ganga yehesha hestade dehe swakarhasasyanam. Ganga, that divine mother Ganga, is so powerful that you want to know how to bathe inside the body? Look, let me tell all you. It's a very simple way that you chant that month, Om Hari, every day, no sins, no sickness, nothing. And Om Venkateshaya Nama Om, they will have no kind of disease in your body. Watch. Hundreds and hundreds of young girls are feeling a pain. When they go into the hospital now, they say you have cancer, or you have this or that in your body. They have to operate on you. Sometimes they operate on the end of you. So if you don't want those kind of problems, listen to Katha like this that you're hearing here tonight. And chant the mantra. This is important. I just forget. Let me hear the mantra again.
Om Venkateshaya.
No, I'll say it louder, no?
Om Venkateshaya.
Om Hari. Om Hari. Hari is the Lord who takes away all sins. What you want more again? So this is what we have to do. Om Hari. And the more you repeat that day after day, that will go. You know what's happened? Arjuna say, Lord Krishna, but tell me something now. But what about when you chant in Om Hari, all will be good. But what about if I do a little wrong in and out? He said, you have no right to do wrong. You understand that? If you do wrong, you have to suffer, you will get sin. So to take out your sin, to be, Lord, Hari, take away all sins. And if you want to be a sinless, or you will be happy. So you know what I want to tell all you? Last time, 5 times, join together with me. Om Hari. Let me hear all you know.
Om Hari. Om Hari. Om Hari. Om Hari.
Very good. So I leave all you with that because Baba gave all you so much tonight. I don't want to overfull all you. You'll get, problem. And best of all, stand up. Stand up to all you. This is the 2 individual cause all you to be here. Bole Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki
Jai.
Uraisa Jagannatha ki Sat Sanatan Dharma ki
Jai.
Devotee, let me keep you all back because after this you have to eat food and all of that. I'm keeping you back because all you didn't say any man so powerful and hard. I said you someone I'm hungry, Let me hear it again. The Om Hari, let me hear it.
Om Hari.
Very nice. My partner, no belly go full just.
रामचंद्र की मंगन भय तुलसी राम गुण गाय के मंगन भय तुलसी राम गुण गाय के मंगन भय तुलसी
राम गुण गाय के मंगन भय तुलसी
राम गुण गाय के श्याम गुण गाय के
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 मगन भय तुलसी, राम गुण गाय के मगन भय तुलसी, राम गुण गाय के
मगन भय तुलसी।
राजा चले हाथी गोरा पालकी सजाए के, पालकी सजाए के। राजा चले हाथी गोरा पालकी सजाए के, पालकी सजाए के। साधु चले भूये भूये, साधु चले भूये भूये, चितवा बिछाए के मगन। बोलो साधु, राम गुण गाय के मगन भय तुलसी, राम गुण गाय के मगन भय तुलसी, राम गुण गाय के मगन। रामचंद्र की। And before we have the final Arti, I would like to request my Didi Suzanji sing and share one bhajan with us, and then we will stand for final Arti. वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. May I invite everyone to please stand and blend your voices together as we conclude our evening of prayer and worship. Please join your palms together. We offer salutations as we conclude with the beautiful Arti dedicated to Bhagwan Shankar. Close your eyes and we visualize the beautiful form of Shivji as we seek his blessings. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya Namo Rudramanyavatotaikave Namaha Namaste Astu Dhanvani Bahubhyamudate Namaha Yateishu Shivatamo Shivabhavuvate Tanuhu Shiva Sharavyaya Tanvaya Nudamatraya Yate Rudra Shivatano Ghora Papakashani Tayanastamaya Shanti Girishata Vichakashi Om Namo Bhavaya Cha Rudraya Cha Namo Sharvaya Cha Shapushpataye Nascha Namo Neelagrivaya Siddhikantaya Kapardinischa Om Har Har Mahadevaya Namaha Om. Pray together. Jai Shiva Omkara Hari Shiva Omkara. Bolo. Jai Shiva Omkara Hari Shiva Omkara. Om Har 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 Mahadev.
Om Har 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 Mahadev.
Close your eyes, everyone, and see the beautiful form of Lord Bhagavan Shankar. The Lord sits, the jata flows so meticulously from the knotted locks. The Chandrama, the crescent moon, effulgently adorns the forehead of Bhagavan Shankar. The three marks of auspiciousness strapped across his forehead. The Nag, the snake, coils around his neck. His eyes closed in meditation to that most magnificent form of Bhagavan Shankar. We offer again and again our love and salutations. Pray together. Brahma Vishnu Shiva Ardhangi Dhara.
Brahma Vishnu Shiva Ardhangi Dhara.
Jai Shiva Omkara Hari Shiva Omkara. Bolo
Jai Shiva Omkara Hari Shiva Omkara.
Om Har 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 Mahadev.
Om Har 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 Mahadev.
Pray together. Om Har 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 Mahadev.
Om Har 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 Mahadev.
Ekanan Chaturanan Panchanan Raje. Pray.
Ekanan Chaturanan Panchanan Raje.
Bolo Hansasam Garurasam Vrishvahan Saje. Bolo Hansasam
Garurasan Vrishvahan Saje.
Om Har 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 Mahadev.
Om Har Har Mahadev.
Om Satyam Shivam Sundaram.
Om Satyam Shivam Sundaram.
May the ancestors of this beautiful family rejoice from the heavenly regions. May their blessings continue to be a strong and powerful inspiration in the lives of those who are left behind. May they continue to walk in the path of Dharma. May Bhagwan Shankar continue to bless us all. May His grace and His mercy uplift us always, strengthen us always. Hey Bhagwan Shankar, may you bless the very foundation of our lives, that we may forever stand firm and strong and steadfast. pray, my dear devotees, that despite however the winds of life may blow against us, may the blessings of Bhagavan Shankar allow us to be firm in our resolve. May the light and the blessings of Shivji continue to be our source of inspiration, blessings and guidance now and forevermore. Om Hare 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 Mahadev.
Hare Mahadev.
Om Satyam Shivam Sundaram.
Om Satyam Shivam Sundaram.
धो भुज चार चतुर्भुज दस्त भुजाति सोहे.
दो भुज चार चतुर्भुज दश भुज अति सोहे.
बोलो तीनों रूप निराकत त्रिभुवन जन मोहे.
तीनों लोक निराकत त्रिभुवन मन सोहे.
बोलो हर 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 महादेव.
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 We glorify the most beautiful form of Shivji as he dances, he balances the energies of the cosmos. We glorify in Kirtan the beautiful form of Nataraja. Ranaji? Nataraja.
नटराजा नटन शेखरा राजा. नटराजा नटराजा नटन शेखरा राजा. शिवराजा शिवराजा नटन शेखरा राजा. शिवराजा शिवराजा नटन शेखरा राजा. शिव शिव नमो हर हर शिव शिव नमो हर हर नमो. शिव शिव नमो हर हर शिव शिव नमो हर हर नमो. शंकर शिव नटराजा.
शंकर शिव नटराजा.
शंकर शिव नटराजा.
शंकर शिव नटराजा.
नटराजा नटराजा नटन शेखरा राजा. नटराजा नटराजा नटन शेखरा राजा. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर. 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 हर 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 महादेव. ओम हर 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 महादेव. ओम हर 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 महादेव. ओम हर 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 महादेव. नटराजा नटराजा नटन शेखरा राजा. बोलो राजा नटराजा नटन शेखरा राजा. नटन शेखरा राजा. नटन शेखरा राजा. नटन शेखरा राजा. नटन शेखरा
Nataraja, Nataraja, Nataraja.
शेखरा.
Close your eyes, everyone, and let us pray together. Om Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Cha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Kayena Vacha Manasindriyena Buddhyatmana Prakati Svabhava Karomi Yat Sakalam Parasmi Narayanaiti Samarpayami Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Shri मुरलीधरं माधवं
गोपिका वल्लभं जानकी नायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे हरे
राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे सत्य सनातन धर्म की। Now I request Pandit Nityananda ji and Srimati Indira ji with the two children to just come off this stage and just walk down and greet everyone. And Pandit ji, you come back, because I know what happens is that when we finish, it is so difficult to meet everybody. Half of the people gone and we didn't see who came. So let's just sing together while they come, and just, of course, just to meet, to make sure that they see everybody who would come, okay? Sita Ram, Sita Rama, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram kahi, jahi vidhi rakhe Rama, jahi vidhi rakhe Rama, tahi vidhi rahe. Sita Ram, Sita Rama, Sita Ram kahi, जाहि विधि राखे रामा ताहि विधि रहे सीता राम. Now clap your hands. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. Sita Ram, 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 Sita Ram. Jai Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. Jai Sita Ram, Ram Ram, Sita Ram, Ram Ram, Sita Ram, Ram Ram, Sita Ram. Jai Sita Ram, Ram Ram, Sita Ram, Ram Ram, Sita Ram, Ram Ram, Sita Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Rama, Sita Ram, Sita Rama, Sita Ram, Sita Ramchandra ki. हर 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 महादेव. ओम हर 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 महादेव. उमापति महादेव की जय. Please stay where you are and sit very comfortably. God bless you. Please accept prasad and do not leave without having Mahaprasad. Pandit Avinash and I will be sharing the karhi and chananalu respectively. God bless you. Sabko Sitaram.
Sitaram.
I couldn't blow it better than that.